The Galole Member of Parliament and Livestock Development Assistant Minister was picked up at a city hotel by flying squad officers and arraigned in court to answer to charges of incitement to violence. Ghodhana, a retired military major, was charged with making utterances that fanned ethnic animosity in the Tana Delta region, leading to a wave of violence that has left over 100 residents dead and hundreds displaced. He denied the charges before Nairobi Senior Principal Magistrate Lucy Nyambura and was freed on a 500,000 shillings cash bail or a 1 million shillings bond with a surety of the same amount. The Galole lawmaker was also directed by the magistrate to refrain from commenting on the Tana Delta situation. Police officers swung into action and arrested Ghodhana moments after President Kibaki, at a meeting with Coast members of Parliament, directed the immediate arrest and prosecution of leaders believed to have incited, funded or planned the wave of violence in Tana River County. The position he reiterated when he presided over the passing out parade of 1,300 General Service Unit officers at the GSU Training School in Embakasi.
I direct the security apparatus in the country to swing into action and ensure all those behind these criminal acts, without exception, are apprehended and dealt with in accordance with the law.
During the Harambee House meeting between the President and members of the Coast Parliamentary Group, it was resolved that more security personnel be deployed in the Tana Delta and the victims provided with humanitarian support, including food and non-food items, reconstruction of the houses that were touched by the attackers, and restocking of the livestock that was stolen by the raiders. The meeting also agreed on government facilitation of a leaders' meeting, intensified peace and reconciliation initiatives, and assistance of Lamu and Malindi district hospitals and other hospitals in the Tana Delta to cope with the current demands. Coast URP leaders insisted that sacking and prosecuting provincial administrators in the Tana Delta was not sufficient.
The issues are much more serious than the sacking of a few chiefs. I think that is cosmetic. I think that is side shows. The government must get to the root cause of how 100+ Kenyans have been massacred in a country where we have a whole working system, a whole provincial administration that is in place.
With fears of the Tana Delta skirmishes spilling to the neighboring counties, a crisis security meeting was convened in Mombasa County. The security team acknowledged that planners and perpetrators of the Tana Delta attacks could be fleeing to Mombasa.
Kuna bunduki zimeibiwa kule. Isiji kawe kwamba kuna wengine watatumia nafasi hiyo kuja na hizo bunduki hapa. So tumeweka mikakati ya kisawa.
The dusk to dawn curfew imposed by President Kibaki remains in force as the government intensifies security in the region to restore normalcy. If the prosecution will manage to prove its case against Ghodhana, then the lawmaker could go to jail for at least 3 years. However, legal experts say more serious charges should have been preferred against him, like being an accessory to murder, which attracts a jail term of 14 years, since over 100 lives have been lost so far. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.